This presentation is a seed fund proposal for an industrial chemical distribution company based in the United States with a location in Vietnam. This fulfills the final video assignment of MBA 612 Vietnam Business Focused Study Tour. This video was created by Anya and Bobby Isaacs. In this video, we will outline our business proposal, explain our reasons for locating in Vietnam, and present a detailed description of our business venture, along with a SWOT analysis.
This is beautiful Ho Chi Minh City, where life moves at a fast pace, the nightlife is young and vibrant, and industry is aggressively expanding. In the heart of Ho Chi Minh City lies Saigon High-Tech Park, home to some of the world's leading high-tech manufacturers. Spanning an area of 326 hectares, and with expansion capability of 3 times that size, this will be the future location of our venture.
Many large companies have taken advantage of the new opportunities at Saigon High-Tech Park. Just a few of the well-known names include Intel, Air Liquide, Canon, Nidec, Sunion, Jabil, and Datalogic. All of these businesses will be our potential customers. In addition to this customer base, the government of Vietnam has offered many incentives for us to locate our business in Saigon High-Tech Park. Included in these incentives are zero corporate income tax, value-added tax and import duty exemptions for fixed assets, a high-tech product VAT of 0% and export duty exemptions, personal income tax reductions, competitive fees, and multiple soft incentives such as streamlined business services.
So what is it, you might ask, that these technology and manufacturing moguls will need so badly to make their bottom line? Chemicals. All of the major manufacturers require chemicals of one type or another. Many chemicals are very common and in short supply in this developing country. Even the large companies, such as Intel, are supplying themselves with these necessary products from overseas due to lack of local availability. Our venture seeks to fill this need through a startup company delivering such common chemicals as isopropyl alcohol, used in cleaning and sterilization and required by all semiconductor manufacturing, and acetone, used in more aggressive cleaning circumstances. We introduce to you AIB Chemical, named for its founders, Anya and Bobby Isaacs, a husband-wife team.
Our company will provide these industrial chemicals in amounts which appropriately satisfy our customers, in packages from squeeze bottles to drums to even bulk containers. And where will we get these chemicals? We have found many potential supply sources among the following US and Chinese distributors. We will work with these distributors from our US office, thereby handling all of our import and export needs internally. Some of our potential suppliers are Linde, Germstar, and US Polychemical. A key component of our venture will be ensuring the availability of our product across Vietnam to include all of the potential customers in the 3 high-tech parks across the country. The High-Tech Park of Hanoi in the north, the High-Tech Park of Da Nang in central Vietnam, and Saigon High-Tech Park of Ho Chi Minh City in the south. Once we successfully establish ourselves, this distribution network will allow us to access customers located inside and outside of the 3 parks.
The following is our SWOT analysis of our venture. There are many strengths to a startup of this type. First are the already mentioned multiple government incentives, such as tax incentives, incentives on exports, incentives for investors, and the existing infrastructure, including internet connectivity. Also, there is little competition for this business, since the need for our product will grow concurrently with the expansion of high-tech manufacturing. Another strength is that there is very little regulation of imports and exports at this time. Because the industry is still in its infancy stage, there is a large potential for growth into other chemical business opportunities. Finally, and perhaps most significantly, the wages for an educated workforce in Vietnam are significantly lower than in many Asian countries, including India and China. Although there are not many, a few weaknesses exist of which we will be cognizant. First, the regulations for chemicals within Vietnam at this time are nebulous and volatile. Also, Vietnam has an unstable infrastructure, such as shortages of electricity and water, that will greatly impact our product since chemicals are highly sensitive to temperature and the heat of Vietnam will require the use of cooling systems that rely on a constant electrical source. Finally, the initial cost of the chemicals will be high if demand and order volumes are low, since the chemicals will need to be imported from outside Vietnam. We are excited about the many opportunities which are available to us through this venture. First of all, there are a number of high-tech businesses and clean rooms being built at a rapid pace, such as the new Intel facility, which offer multiple sales opportunities. For example, the Intel facility is currently transferring its chemicals from existing sites in the US, which introduces high shipping and logistics costs. In addition to the high-tech market, there is also the expanding food industry and medical fields, which will require reliable availability of chemicals. As we develop our distribution, we will be able to provide some flexibility for expansion of our business by identifying other specialty chemical needs and utilizing our distribution channel to respond quickly to the new demand. Finally, by working with Vietnam's educational system, to introduce university courses with a focus on chemical production, we will be able to recruit from a larger pool of talent knowledgeable in our field. There are some threats to our venture which must be overcome. The foremost of these threats is the presence of Air Liquide, a potential competitor at Saigon High-Tech Park. However, this French supplier has very high European labor cost, and their focus is mostly on chemical delivery equipment rather than the chemicals themselves. Other threats include political uncertainty, for example, that import laws are always subject to change. Our action plan to address this will be to stay active with Vietnam Chamber of Commerce and Industry to ensure our position is heard and our interests are protected. There is also potential for corruption and poor product quality if the operation is not closely monitored. Our action to prevent this will be to train the managers of the Vietnam facility in the United States to make certain that ethics standards are kept high. Finally, the poor infrastructure can have an effect on the delicate condition requirements of our chemical. To offset this, we have some sustainability ideas which will directly impact the infrastructure needs of our company. We will discuss these sustainability plans on a later slide.
It cannot be reiterated enough how important the development of a stable, knowledgeable workforce will be to our success. We must work closely with institutions such as Ho Chi Minh City University of Technology and Nong Lam University to develop the knowledge we need our workforce to have to positively impact our bottom line. One concept we intend to fully utilize from the HCMC University of Technology School of Industrial Management is the CDIO, Conceive, Design, Implement, and Operate. This concept will help our new hires to grow our company through continuous innovation and creative problem solving.
Our venture will have many growth opportunities as we move forward, such as providing specialty and unusual chemicals by customer request, possibly manufacturing chemicals, moving into automated chemical delivery systems, or even utilizing our trained workforce to provide maintenance for existing chemical systems.
As a preliminary analysis, this startup will be expected to cost no more than $350,000 as provided by an angel investor. The largest cost item will be the climate-controlled storage site in Vietnam at $150,000. This cost includes multiple sustainability initiatives that will ensure our infrastructure cost will not exceed a maximum value. The sustainability ideas will be shown on the next slide. Distribution vehicles will be purchased outside of the country at a small extra cost to take advantage of the superior efficiency of Western equipment. Also included in our estimate is the initial cost of our chemicals, office costs for our U.S. office in Texas and our office in Vietnam, and the necessary staffing expenses. It must be noted that the U.S. staff will be reimbursed at a significantly higher salary than the Vietnam-based staff due to a discrepancy in wage levels between the two countries.
To get ahead of the curve with Vietnam business operation, we intend to start as a sustainable company. We intend to partner with the Energy Conservation Center of Ho Chi Minh City to come up with benchmark energy-saving solutions for our venture. We will use solar paneling for electricity generation, best-known methods for recycling, industry-standard environmental controls and waste treatment methods, and as previously mentioned, we will purchase energy-efficient equipment from outside Vietnam. We will also partner with Nong Lam University Agricultural Department to perform a SWOT analysis, soil and water assessment tool, before we lay down piping and dig up the soil to help us identify the best site for the construction. The engineers at the Energy Conservation Center will help us design the most energy efficient structures.
Thank you for watching our seed fund proposal to start up a chemical distribution company in Vietnam. Please refer to the following sources for more information and documentation of our research. Special thanks go to the companies we visited during our trip to Vietnam on May 10th to the 24th of 2014.